Hey, if you don't know who I am, I'm Marla Goldberg. I'm a master metaphysician, intuitive, public speaker, teacher, best-selling author, and creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. So I'm coming on live this morning to talk about a couple of things. First of all, it's Thursday. And what is Thursday but Guided Spirit Conversations Day? So I want to talk about the show. But before I talk about the guest, let me share with you where you can find it and what time. So you can find it on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations with Marla Goldberg. In addition, we stream live on Twitter, LinkedIn, and my other Facebook pages. So it's pretty hard to miss us when we're having our podcast going live. It's an interactive podcast. So you're able to, if you're on the YouTube channel or the Facebook channel or the other channels, you can write in and ask questions. Then we'll be more than happy to answer the questions for you. When I say we, who am I talking about for this week? Well, it's none other than Reverend Jen Post. Let me tell you a little bit about Reverend Jen. She goes by the name of Cosmic Goddess BlueStar and is known as the Awakener, is a renowned Earth and Multidimensional guide. In addition, she's a Reiki master healer, psychic medium, spiritual and ascension teacher, and soul plan intuitive reader. So we have a lot to talk about with Reverend Jen this morning, and I invite you to tune in. Now, if you're unable to catch the live version, no worries. You can watch the video again on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page, or we will upload the audio version to your favorite listening platform. So lots of ways to listen to the show, lots of ways to glean information. And if you miss the live show, but you have a question for Reverend Jen, well, there's a couple of ways you can go about having your questions answered. You can send the questions to me at guidedspiritconversations@gmail.com, and we will forward it to Dr. Jen, and she will be able to answer your questions. Or in the blog post, after the podcast has been released, you will have Dr. Jen's information, so you can actually reach out directly to Dr. Jen. And I'm sorry, I'm calling her Doctor. I apologize. Reverend Jen Post, and you'll be able to reach out to her directly and ask your questions. So I invite you to tune in at 12 noon Eastern Time. And I'm so excited because this is going to be really a great podcast with some fun information. In addition, if you want to know more about me and my website and what I do and how I work with my clients, my website is Marla Goldberg. Goldberg has 2Rs.com. And you can see everything that I do, how I work with my clients, all that's going on. We are in the process of updating the website, so we will have recommended reading, some of my favorite things. I'm working on a big surprise for next year, and you'd be able to find that on the website too, but not yet because we haven't quite gotten into the launch mode yet. But it will be coming. So I'm just going to drop these little crumbs and keep dropping them until I can give you more information. Also, I have a request. I am looking to do a Thanksgiving podcast. So Thanksgiving is Thursday, the 24th of November. This will be a pre-recorded show because it's Thanksgiving. But what I really am looking for, I'm looking for children. So you parents, if this resonates with you and you're comfortable with this, children between the ages of 10 and 13 to talk about what Thanksgiving means to them. So I guess this is more appropriate if you're an American, U.S. citizen American. But what is Thanksgiving? What is gratitude? How does it mean? What does it mean to you? Now, children might not use the word gratitude. They might say, I'm thankful for, or I appreciate this. Those are also interchangeable words for gratitude. And we will pre-record the show and launch it at 12 noon on the 24th of November. So if you have children in that age range, if you have children who you have taught to be appreciative, um, to be grateful for the things that they have, the things they receive, even so much as their education or extracurricular activities. They can be appreciative of their puppy, kitty, fish, hamster. The list goes on and on and on. If you have a child or you know of a child who could be interested, please send your inquiry to guidedspiritconversations2@gmail.com. That will go out to Bridget, and Bridget and I will reach out to you or the person you're recommending to see about having them on the show. This will be a panel, so it would be a group of children. And we were going to do half the show with the young ones, 10 to 13, and the other half of the show with 14 to 16-year-olds. Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. I'm going to go get ready for the show. But until then, as always, I send you love, blessings, and gratitude. Know how grateful I am that you're in my life. For we're in each other's lives for a reason. Because not only am I your teacher, I'm your student. I learn from you. And not only are you my student, you are my teacher. And so you learn from me and I learn from you. That's the law of spirit, universal law. Why we're here. If you haven't heard these words today, let me say them to you. You know what they are. I love you. Yes. You are loved. You are acknowledged. You are never alone. And if you haven't heard these words, I'm so grateful that I'm one of the beings that can say it to you and you can hear it. And if you have heard it, it's just another layer of love coming to you. Okay. Oh, as I always say, when I talk about never being alone, since you're never alone, because you've got so many beings on the other side of the veil who are just really itching to work on your behalf. But the thing is they don't have free will. So you need to ask for what you need, want, desire. Ask for help, guidance, support, whatever it is. And if you do it out loud, the vibration is just a little stronger. So let them know what you need, how they can help you. And then allow them to conspire on your behalf to bring it to you. The only caveat to that statement is you have to be aware, because sometimes it's not a linear presentation to you. You don't hear the message or get the information directly. It may be something you see in a TV show, an advertisement, a song that comes on the radio. So you have to learn how to be a little bit out of the box when paying attention to receiving. Okay, I'm going to get back to getting ready for the show. I look forward to you being there. I love you. Have a beautiful fall day, and I will be with you again shortly.